You are running an online business and your website provides your main source of revenue. The reality is, you should be concerned of your true revenue potential. It's possible that you are losing customers and that your website return on investment is lower than you expected. Look at an example. You have an e-commerce site and you notice that your sales are not increasing as you had expected. Where is the problem? Your target market is experiencing serious frustrations, but the information doesn't reach you. You naturally ask, why am I losing customers? You may have heard about external website monitoring. Let's examine how external website monitoring can help you. We will use Montes.com to demonstrate the solution. Montes.com provides one-stop website performance monitoring from outside the firewall. It imitates how your web customers try to access your site, retrieve site content, or use different functions from different geographic locations. You are provided with real-time statistics and reports on your customer's experience. What do you need to know about your customer? You need to know if your site is not available to your customer. You need to be aware of the speed at which pages load on your website. You want to make sure that the content of your website directs your customers to displayed items for sale. You want to provide a seamless experience for your clients when they want to log in and walk to the counter to make a payment. And finally, if something goes wrong, you must know before your customer complains and leaves. External website monitoring watches over your website testing and checks your customer's experience from every angle to inform you of the actual causes of website problems. Adding an external monitor is easy and doesn't require software installations. Your test results are displayed on your monitoring dashboard in counted minutes. Checks are performed from different geographic locations, and every 5 minutes you can see the real-time results on your screen. External monitoring can be performed on all aspects of your site. For example, HTTP monitoring tests website page loading and the speed. Your website delivers a message to attract visitors, and it needs to function properly to meet business goals. Full and critical information must be available to tell your customers where to look for what they need. By adding specific keywords and expressions into a content matching module, you will be able to check for availability and functionality of your website content, and thus ensure targeted customer service. It also ensures the correctness of the website, whether the keywords, strings, and particular expressions are found on the page and within the specified time threshold. Post-monitoring checks the login function and password-protected pages. By looking at Montes reports, you will be able to see your site's daily minimum, maximum, and average uptimes and response times. This data is presented in milliseconds. Using the arrow next to the calendar, you can go back to your past results. On the line chart, you can see thresholds. For example, if your site takes 4 or more seconds to load, you should look into it to find out the cause before any serious outages occur. Continue building your website monitoring dashboard by catching and measuring all the functional aspects of your website. If you have provided your email address, you will want to know if your email server is available and works for your clients. You can monitor POP3, IMAP, SMTP ports, their availability and performance, including secure connection ports, secure sockets layer, or SSL, or transport layer security checks. If you provide online support through your website, IP-based communications such as internet telephone calls, multimedia distribution, and multimedia conferences, you can enable SIP, or Session Initiation Protocol Monitoring, which will allow you to watch and observe if SIP ports are open and operate seamlessly, passing content between endpoints. You will also need to make sure that your domain name, IP, has not changed, causing unavailability of your website. Activate your DNS or Domain Name System monitoring to check. You may want to add Transmission Control Protocol, TCP, and User Datagram Protocol, UDP, to ensure that data transfer ports are open and available for your clients as well. If your site supports upload and download functions, you want your customers to be able to flawlessly implement those features. FTP, or File Transfer Protocol, will monitor these functions. Database monitoring ensures successful operations of your database by checking availability and performance metrics from the perspective of the business service and your customer community. Now you need to activate Context to stay aware and in control of your website performance status. This function will allow you to receive alerts and notifications, as well as weekly reports. Alerts can be sent to an email address and by instant messenger on the computer, and as text message to your phone. Mobile Access provides service information anytime and anywhere. You have built your external website monitoring dashboard, and now you have the full picture or bird's-eye view of your website's performance, availability, content, and functionality. External website monitoring monitors and measures your customer experience and informs you about it. Should you begin losing customers, you will be aware of the reasons why and equipped to correct the problem. By ensuring seamless operations and providing exceptional customer satisfaction, your sales will surely increase.